Okay, so we're still doing 5.6, and we're going to do how to do scientific notation using your calculator. So it depends what calculator you're using. If you want to put it in scientific notation, you hit Shift Mode, and you can see here you can put it in normal mode or scientific mode. Here you have to hit number 3 first, and now you can put it in normal mode or scientific notation mode. So if I want to put it in scientific notation, I put 7, and here I push 2, and then it says you have to choose between 0 and 9, and you have to choose 0 for both. Okay, you choose 0. So for scientific notation, choose 0. Okay, now if I want to put my calculator back in normal mode, I go Shift Mode. Here I use 8, and here I have to change my number format, so 3, and then I hit 3 again for normal mode. Now it says select 1 or 2, so you have to select 2. So for normal mode, select 2. Okay, so let's go to the very bottom and use our calculators. So let's do number 3 first. So using our calculator, we want to put this into scientific notation, 0. And when I push equals, it's not scientific notation. So don't delete it. Keep your number here and just go Shift Mode. I want it in scientific notation, so I hit 7, and then I hit 0. And see how it changes it into scientific notation for me? But you don't write all these zeros. So you just write 3.45 times 10 to the negative 7. Okay. So now let's do this. This is in scientific notation, so I want to change it to decimal format. So 3.12345 times 10, and I put the exponent 4. And push SD on, and it's in scientific notation, but it's already in scientific notation. So I wanted it in normal mode. So don't delete it, leave it here on the screen and just go Shift Mode, change it to normal. In normal you hit 2. And then you push SD, and now there's my decimal. So 3.1234.5. Oops, don't put my decimal there. So that's 31,234, okay, 0.5. So now let's use the other calculator, just so other people know. So let's do this one. So it's in decimal format, so we want to change it to scientific notation. So it's 12 million. Oops. How many zeros? Let me do that again. I don't know how many zeros. 2, 1, 2, 3. So if I push equals, it doesn't put it in scientific notation. So what I have to do is go Shift Menu, change my number format, hit 3, and change it to scientific notation, which is 2. And when I have a choice between 0 and 9, I choose 0. And then it didn't change it. So you just have to hit equal sign again. There. So now I don't write all these zeros, but I go 1.23 times 10, and there's a little 7 up here for my exponent. There. Okay. So now I want to change this. Because it's in decimal format, I'm going to change it to scientific notation. So 1, 2. Oh, whoops, that was this question. I wrote it in the wrong spot, guys. That was this question. That was a 7. So now, because it's in scientific notation, I have to write it into decimal format. Times 10 to the exponent negative 7. Okay. And then I push equals, and it's still in scientific notation. I want it in normal mode. So I have to go Shift Menu, change the number format, number 3. Go to normal and hit 2. And it's still not normal mode. So I want to push equal sign again. There. There. Okay, so now it's in the decimal format, and the calculator calls that normal mode, because it's how we normally see numbers. We don't see them like this. Okay.